Hi YouTube, good morning. It's Monday morning and I am up here with Simba, and I figured I would just go ahead and go through and do a little sorry, not updates. Do kind of like a details video. So I did contact the seller about the rooting tool. Her response was it should be in the box. So we know it was not in the box. I went ahead and ordered a rooting tool. I can't go anymore with her any back and forth. I went ahead and ordered one. So I'm waiting for that to come in so I can start on his hair. I'm really excited. When I saw him online, he kind of reminded me of my son. And then this morning I went through one of his baby books, and yeah, a lot of the little features are like my little boy. But what I've noticed with him, just a few small things, like the skin, not the skin, but the silicone. You guys can't tell. Is it this finger? One of the thumbs, it has like a little peel on it. This one. It's a little peel of silicone. Where that little white spot is next to my thumb, it's actually peeling up right there. Nothing bad. I don't know if he was meant to have separate fingers and toes, because I'm realizing that in between the fingers and toes are kind of like, I don't know, they don't look rounded. They look as if they were meant to be flat, but they were torn or cut apart. So I don't know if he was meant to have separate toes. Uh-oh. A little bit of hair. But, yeah, there go his little toes. You can't really tell that the inside isn't rounded, only when you actually go in there. And it's a little bit red in there. But yeah, he, at some point you can tell he had the eyebrows. These are painted on. So those are not like hair. It's actually painted. He does not have eyelashes. I've been debating whether I should apply some or try to root some in. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. There. He did have hair at some point. So he does have the holes. It was just pulled out. So if you look closely there, you can see the holes. It was just pulled out. Now that whole base of the neck thing, it's really weird. I'm thinking that that's not going to go away, because the weight of the silicone will never be as heavy as the weight of the filling that I put into his body. So I'm thinking that that's going to always be there, and that really sucks. It's just awkward. You know, if you don't pick him up the exact right way, if you pick him up like under his head, you just see this big bulge come out of his shirt. It's kind of creepy, kind of nasty. So I haven't opened him yet. I'm just going to wait until the rooting tool comes and I have to take his head off to root him. And then when I put him back together, I'll get the stuffing right to see. But I'm thinking that this might not go. It might always be a noticeable thing. If either of you've ever had a partial silicone, let me know if that bulge was always there for you. I'm thinking I may have to just learn to deal with it. I'm thinking to take on putting a magnet in. Before she sent him off, she said she could put the magnet in. And my little brain was like, oh my gosh, no, don't ruin him. I didn't know how she would do it, but you can do it from the inside. I don't know how exactly, but you can cut through the silicone to the inside and put a magnet in there. And I'm thinking if I can get a really strong magnet and maybe like an X-Acto knife or something, I can kind of sort of figure it out and get a magnet in here, because I like to bring the babies out with magnets in. Their mouths sometimes can give them away that they're not real. So I like to put a pacifier on them when we go out. So I'm thinking to add a magnet. I think I'm gonna try it. I think. We'll see. But here he is. When I showed my husband, he was like, before he even got really close, I said, "Hey babe, the new baby's here." And he looked, he said, "Oh, that's the real deal. That's the, he said, "That, what you call it? What you call it? That's the silicone." I said, "Yep." He said, he said, "Yeah, I could tell from here it's different. It looks more realistic." And he was so scared to touch him. Like, I wanted him to touch his fingers. To me, the fingers feel so real. Like this, I just sit here and I just rub his fingers because this is just so realistic to me. Yeah, I love this hand and feeling these fingers. But so I'm going to update you guys as I start going through and putting in his hair. I'm going to just kind of record little by little and show the process. I'm really, really nervous because as I went to look at my son's, you know what, let me show you my son's pictures. Hold on. Walk with me. So as I was looking at my, this is one of my son's little books from when he was born. And, oh, you're going to get glare. Let's see if I can get a good one. That one's kind of, I was going through this and I'm like kicking myself. I didn't really get many good straight on photos. Is this one that we could use? He's so far away. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. But to me, it's not about the complexion. It's about the facial features. I'm looking for a better photo. Hold on. Maybe this one. Oh, not really. I guess maybe it's just the quality of the pictures back then. This was 10 years ago. But it's not as clear. It's not coming up that clearly on camera for me to show you what I mean and how much he actually looks like my son. Let me see if I can find a better photo. Hold on. But in looking at these photos today, I'm like, wow, if I could get the hair, if I could root the hair, anything like how my son's hair was, it's going to be so cool and creepy and creepy at the same time. But, cool also. Is it gonna, let's see something here. Kinda. I don't have any like straight on, like the mom that I am now, I take pictures all the time. I'm always, on my phone, snapping pictures. These were the photos that you had to actually take and get them developed. So I didn't take as many photos. But I see it. I definitely see a resemblance between Simba and my son, my oldest child. Just the facial features, even just the way the lips set, my little boy had lips just like that. But yeah, so not many details to go over just yet. My concern is this noggin, this big dome, and getting it, getting a nice hairline going and hopefully making it look as realistic as possible. I have not decided yet if I'm going to do the dark brown hair or the black. I'm thinking to do the black, but his eyebrows are like a brown. So maybe I should do the hair brown as well. I don't know. But there he is. There goes little Simba. And I know that you guys have commented on the box opening video, but honestly, I've just been bonding with him and, you know, spending lots of time with him. Haven't really been on YouTube or Facebook much, just really enjoying having him home. It feels good to have one of the two boys home. You know, I still have Denim that I'm waiting for. I did reach out to the artist and I haven't heard back, but I think some things are going on with her, like some medical things. So I'm just waiting. Hopefully it doesn't, you know, hopefully he's home soon, but I have no way to confirm that just yet. So, but it feels good to have him home. You know, one of the two is better than none. And there's no rooting tool, but hopefully by the end of the week, that will be here. So this weekend, I can start rooting his hair. I think I'm going to outline my thought process is to do the hairline first. You know, do the hairline all the way around first. And then if I'm going to try and do a swirl, kind of hairish, do that, and then just kind of fill in. But I don't know if I should do a swirl. That might be a little bit more advanced than I'm expecting. And then I don't know how the hair is going to be. Like, I don't know how curly. It doesn't look curly. It looks wavy. I really wanted a curly hair, but it looks really, really wavy more than curly. So I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about it. Kind of nervous, but we'll see. But all right, that's it. Just wanted to go over. He just have a little tear here, and I don't think that all of his fingers and toes were made separated like this. But so far, so good. Nothing major that has turned me off. Like I mentioned, I have to restuff him, you know, but that's fine. That is just fine. Get him to my liking. But there he is today. I'm going to get his socks and his hat back on. But all right, bye YouTube.